Very good morning. This video is about the future of Indian economy, particularly India's future after the fallout of the recent events in the global trade. That is, Middle East started scrapping the petrodollar and started doing the trade in other currencies other than dollars, US dollars. How far it will affect the Indian context of growth as well as Indians' economy. That is what I'm going to speak about in this video. The thing is, I'm going straightly down to this. I put it the things like this. If there is a match going on between a football match or a Olympics, whatever it may be, it's going on between the United States and China. Okay, and China is making going towards a victory, and they are making more goals than US means. Is there is anything for India to celebrate on that? In fact, the match, you see, even India is allied to US in that case, if you remember. See, even not our economy has been so much intertwined with the United States, such that we are even playing our T20 cricket matches in United States, and the growth of dollar is not only associated with the growth of US economy. In fact, the growth of Indian economy itself is also partly after the globalization period, particularly after the Narasimha Rao's era. We have been witnessing a huge growth in particularly service sector. Before that, it was totally agrarian society, and before that, it was a great boom in the manufacturing, but that was gone. Those days were gone. We are selling spices. That era is gone. Now manufacturing is being totally done by China. China has become the labor of the whole world, and Germany is becoming a precision and engineering by Japan. So other countries are doing manufacturing, whereas India preferred to take up the services, that is human services, for particularly for United States. That is, after the growth of dollar only, we are having an escalated number of people going to US as well as getting US dollars to India, and the growth partly. Imagine there was no city, Silicon City in India before 1971. Before 1971, you should understand the scenario. It was Nixon and Kissinger made the petrodollar as the new norms for the trade. It was helping at that point. It was helping the United States allied countries like Pakistan and everything. India was away from that, unnecessarily speaking about socialism, and moving. Oh, that is too much of association with the Soviet Union at that time, actually made India to lose the opportunity. In fact, otherwise India would have made a giant strides in 1971 itself. Like, in fact, Pakistan would not have been made anything at that time. See, India lost that opportunity, but unfortunately, in 1991, after 20 years after this, Narasimha Rao made a huge impact on the economy, and that is Dr. Manmohan Singh actually opened the floodgates at the time. Even it was not a move, it was not a move made by our own this thing. It was a no other alternative. That was the only thing forced on us. And we saw the Perestroika done by the Mikhail Gorbachev, Glasnost and Perestroika, and we copied it. Now again, there is a situation is coming. After that 1991, India started growing with the services. That is particularly the cities like Bangalore were flourishing, and now the GDP of the Bangalore and everything is totally associated with the US dollar only. If you scrap the US dollars, there is no emphasis. Then what is the emphasis? Emphasis is only because of US dollars, and everything. Each and every company which made success in the share market in India is completely from US economy only. Now coming to this, slowly China was making giant strides in the manufacturing sectors, and now they become the manufacturing hub, and they are challenging. And of course, after the particular, that is Russia going against this, and then, so there was a sanctions made on Russia, which was a turning point happening for everything, because after that Russia started saying we can do trade in yuan itself. Is it a happy moment for India? No. They are not saying we can do it with rupee, because rupee is not accepted in other countries for Russia. So they want yuan. Yuan is accepted everywhere for them. See, doing trade with yuan is more danger for us in doing trade with dollars. And imagine those things. And moreover, one very, very important thing, a lot of Indians, particularly from Andhra, the number of American migrants are larger in number now, before the era of 1971. And so we should be more scared for the fall of dollar rather than the Americans. That's what I feel. And the thing is, and America will not give them. You see, even everything, not only cricket match, even the Chandrayaan, what we made a victory as a Chandrayaan, all we can contribute to only our help from US only. And moreover, you should think China is making progress in every aspect. And if you are going in that direction, that is going away from India, it is like we are unnecessarily creating a trouble for India. That is what that was did by Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi, unnecessarily shifting away from US and joining hands with the Soviet Union, and they start creating all the chaos, and the economy went down to such extent that we took the pledge the gold from, and during the Chandrasekhar regime, we pledged the gold. This should not happen again. If it should not happen again, means we should not celebrate the fall of dollar. That is what I feel. And moreover, US is a land of opportunity. But if we started going with China, now what will happen? Imagine the recent elections conducted here. It is like Narendra Modi bringing a CA bill, and the opposition were opposing. Oh, no, no, no! We should welcome all the migrants from Bangladesh, and we should take care of the other religion more than Hindus. What is this? Oh, they are shouting. No? The same thing will happen in reverse. See, there is an election going on. The US is a democratic country. Dollar is a democratic currency. Yuan is not a democratic currency. We should remember that. Okay. And in the democracy, the next is Trump is going to make a victory, because the reason for the victory now itself, he started saying in New York City, the immigrants are there in years. They are taking up jobs. Everything, every city has become a Texas, Florida, what I can say. And he is particularly referring to Indians, not directly. Others he refers them directly, but India, he's saying people from land of snakes started taking up. See, this is not a good news for India, particularly the IT industry, the people who are working there. See, we are more concerned about the gold is stashed in the Bank of England in America. We should be concerned more about the Indians staying there in US and Indians staying there in the Europe or Middle East. We should not concern about the Indian gold. We should concern more about the Indian people's future. See, gold cannot bring Indians, but Indians can bring gold. That should remember. And whatever the thing is, the fall, I don't think the dollar will fall so easily. And it is like a game of Olympics only. It may look like US is going down in the US medal tally, gold medal, but finally the outcome, US will be always standing in the medal tally. Maybe China is picking up. And I don't say that this is bad for world. I'm saying this is bad for India. China's surpassing US in trade is not good news for India. That is what again and again I'm saying. So we should not celebrate or rejoice about the fall of US dollars or even the coming back. See, the thing is, whoever comes, it is tomorrow, even Trump comes. Remember, one during the COVID pandemic period, Trump was openly threatening India to give the medicines. Otherwise, see, such a huge pharma industry is dependent on US, United States, Indian pharma industry. That is what bringing money here. We see, if the dollar goes down, there is no chance of Indians making progress in terms of service sector or even whatever the industry we are doing. Our exports has got nothing compared to the other states, so we cannot rely on imports, exports. So we cannot bring Indian rupee to the standards of at this time. Even maybe it will take some time, but till we bring Indian rupee to the standard of an yuan, we should depend only on US dollars. The growth of US dollar, the fall of US dollar will directly and totally impact the India's growth, particularly Indians' future. This is what the content of this video. Thank you for watching this. Please like it and share it with your friends. I'll be very happy. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Thank you.